What's up? A couple hour stream. Still trying to figure out how to access this area.
of ammo. Perfect. I'm out of ammo. Ha! I'm sorry. Not that I crushed you into little bits. What a weak. said I'd play fair. I'm out of ammo! Ha! 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 Hit! I won! I won! Huh? Ha! Hit! Ow! small. No, I'm not.
sure, like I said, I searched everywhere. I can't find it. Pretty sure. Kind of unfortunate.
No, I'm not it's not stuttering. What's going on, dude? Just playing the latest update for the game. Sorry, I was kind of focusing. It gets really hard. Get cornered so
I never
easily.
said I'd
I
play
can't
fair.
run out of options. Oh my god, it gets really hard. Like crazy, like Doom. I love it.
Ha! Hooray! I won!
What's up, Doom guy? How you doing? What's going on with you? I'm just playing a little Onirism before I go to bed. Holy shit. Seems like I got as far as I could in the demo, so I have to wait for the next update. Yeah, it's a good game though. I just can't wait for the finished product though. It's gonna be a while though. I think they said it's gonna take at least a year before the game's finished. But it's coming along nice. I'm really, really enjoying it. I really want to play the final product when everything's all nice and polished. But each update gets better and better. Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah, just work, man. Tired as usual. Oh shit. Oh, oh shit. Man. Tired. Yeah, I gotta start work at 5 tomorrow. I gotta go back to my normal schedule. Gotta leave here by 3:30. Oh. With that being said, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll probably get up around 12:30 to stream. I stream Bloodstained. Finish my second playthrough on hard, and then that'll probably be it for me on Bloodstained until the updates happen. And I gotta figure out what the next game I want to play. Can't wait for Ys 9 though, man. I really want to play Ys 9 really bad. Like, swear to God, I'm so tempted to go buy the import, just even though I can't fucking read it. It's like I want to play it. I was like, they need to announce the localization. Like, that's the RPG I'm waiting for. Like, that's the RPG that's gonna be the RPG for me. That game and Grandia HD remaster, the HD remasters of 1 and 2, which are gonna be. I'm probably gonna run through those games again when they come out. I am craving Grandia. It's supposed to be really soon. I'm guessing maybe by August or September we'll get a release date, because they said very soon. So when they say very soon, it makes me wonder. Well, how soon are we talking? Like a month soon, 3 months soon? You know, they keep saying very soon. I'm like, and very soon usually translates to within a few months. So I do want to play that though. I hope it's nice and polished. I just hope they're taking the time to make a good port. So we'll see what happens. That's on my list right now. There's one other game I wanted to play. I don't remember what it was though. What it was. Gotta go through I should go through the Steam Summer Sale, see if there's anything on my wish list I want to get. It's on sale. Oh yeah, Wolfenstein comes out this month too. Yeah, Wolfenstein. Pico Pico got delayed till August. Chris Tales, I definitely want to play. That game's amazing. That game is really amazing. I'm just going through my list right now. Chris Tales is definitely a must. The Pico Pico. Fearmonium looks really good. The Wolfenstein Youngblood in a couple weeks. 3 weeks. Let's see. Neptunia, I'm probably gonna pass on. I heard it's really bleh. Let's see. What else was I looking forward to? Oh yeah, Minoria. That's another one. Doesn't have a release date though. Oh yeah, I still gotta play Octopath Traveler. I have it. Just haven't played it yet. I should sit down and play that too. God, Fighting Yestler's half price. I wouldn't play it though. Calgun 2, I haven't played that. God damn it. Don't want to spend a lot of money on Doom Eternal in November. I still need to play this Plague Tale. Let's see. The Chamber of Time is $10. Holy crap. Damn, that game plummeted in price. I still wouldn't even buy it for $10. Like, that's how much I hate this game. Like, God, even for $10, I wouldn't buy this shit. Because this fucking shit is garbage. Like, oh my god, it's such a bad game. It's like I only like it because of how good it looks. Everything else about it is shit. For $10, it's just like, man, I would probably even pay $5 for it. You even told me I'll give it to you for $5. We're like, oh man, that's a tough pill to swallow for $5, man. I don't even know if I want to buy it for $5. It's just hilarious how bad that game is, and I still can't bring myself to buy it, even as cheap as it is right now. I was like, nope, won't buy it. No thanks, sorry. Terrible game. Absolute ass. Of course, $12. I already have it though on Sony store, on the Microsoft store. Good game. Despite having mixed reviews, it's a really good game. That's really it. Think about picking up Cat Maze for $6. Try that again. All the improvements. Oh yeah, Evil Genomes. Get this. I got until 2 days from now to make my decision. Hey, what's up, Doom Guy? Yeah, there's a couple games. I mean, there's some games I want to buy, but it's more of the thing of it's games I really, really want. I mean, there's a lot of games on sale. It's just, am I gonna play them? That's the thing. Am I gonna actually sit down and play them? I mean, I could easily buy $200 worth of games right now, but would I actually sit down and play them? That's the thing. That's the key word. Yeah, I'm kind of like there's like if there's any games in here that's like kind of a must-have, I really can't see any must-haves I don't own. Yeah, like I said, most of the games, like I said, they're just kind of like, I'll get them when they're cheap. Like I would play them, but even then, I know they're not that great. Or I just won't play them just because I'm not interested. So there's a lot of good games in the list. It's just there's a lot of games I just wouldn't sit down and play. Well, yeah, this Castlevania thing, I think that's overpriced. I personally think the collection you get is kind of shit, and it's not even that good of a port to begin with. Like, I'll get it when it's like $5, maybe less. One of those, I don't need it. Yeah, there's really nothing in here that I really, 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 really need to have. No must-haves, really. I said the next game I'm waiting on right now, honestly, is the Grandia HD collection, and then the and in 3 weeks is Wolfenstein. I'm almost done with Bloodstain. I'm probably gonna finish Bloodstain in a week. Like I've already beaten it once, and I'm gonna beat it again on hard and get everything fully done, all secrets. But yeah, other than that, not really anything else that I need to get. Like, I have everything I want to play. Hell, I even have Shadowbringers. They gave me that for free. And I don't even want to play that. I don't even care. I got it for free. I was like, oh, Shadowbringers. I'm not going to play it. Yeah, it comes out in 3 weeks. I'll be playing Wolfenstein when it comes out day one. Yeah, it's like I want to play a good RPG though. Like I really want to play a good RPG, but I want something with my taste. Like fighting games. Like the only thing I've been playing honestly is just Million Earther, and that's only one fighting game, and nobody plays it, so I have a hard time finding people to play against. Slice and dice. This game died fast. Holy crap! This game died quick. Our system was streaming this game's $1.50. Nobody wants this shit. Yeah, there's just like I said, there's just a lot of games that, like I said, I'd buy them, but I probably wouldn't play them. And I already know what I really want to play, so it's one of those things I'm waiting. That's why it fucking sucks. Yeah, let's do the same thing they did with that they did with what do you call it? What was it? Blade Arcus, the first one. Like, oh man, let's make sure it doesn't have online because that's smart. I don't know where they thought that was a good idea. Like really, like you're stupid for not having online with a fighting game. It's like you're just dumb for not doing that. You obviously want your game to fail. I'm gonna tell you that much. You obviously don't care about your game. Yeah. Yeah, not much else, man. Like I said, I've just been playing Bloodstain and Million Arthur. That's really it. And then Onirism. Only three games I've been playing, really. I've been so tired from work, I don't really feel like doing anything else. Hmm. Outward? Outward? I don't know what that is. What is that? Did any updates for this shit? Selling game right now. What's up, Jerry? How's it going? We're just talking a little bit before I go to bed. I'm about to go to bed pretty soon. I gotta get some sleep. But I'm just trying to get sleepy right now. Yeah, he has Million Arthur. I know. He likes the game. A lot of people, a lot of my. I told you it's a good game. Million Arthur's a really good game. It's just nobody fucking plays it. I tell people like this is a good game. You know, people, but nobody cares about it because it's not mainstream. Well, yeah, I figure, yeah. Oh, I know he would. He bought me a game too. I know Cosmic's a good guy. One of these days, I need to buy him a nice game. He always does that for me. One of these days, I'm buying him something he wants. So I was like, here for you, something he doesn't have. Like most of the games that I play, he tends to buy. Like him, me and him have similar tastes. But yeah, Million Arthur, I told you, is a good game, man. It's you just never tried it before. All my friends bought it. It's just the problem is it's just playing with people. Like I'm always down for playing matches. They just every time I go play, there's nobody on. Like it's always dead in the water. And then Escape has been trying to promote it, and I've been trying to like get people to play it, but just people just aren't interested. Like I'll be honest, like every time we play Million Arthur, the people on the stream go, "Hey, put on Samurai Showdown. That's a better game." I'm like, and then I look at him like, "Shut up! Like, let this game get its attention." Like, wow, it's like people just run to that mainstream shit, man. It's like, ugh, like it makes me upset. Like people do this is like there's just people that legit don't want to see this game. I'm like, why do you guys like? Why do people hate on this game? I don't understand. I mean, I feel like Examu has that like negative publicity. I guess like people just don't like their fighting games. I like Examu games, but it just seems like every time it's too weeb. Yeah, but they'll play Unio. They'll play Sam Show. They'll play Street Fighter. Stuff that's maybe it's not moe, but it's still anime. It's just like people like have like such a negative opinion towards these games. It's because of the fact that it's moe. I think it's like, oh, it has cute characters. It must be stupid. I'll be honest. Like I was watching people play Samurai Showdown. Oh, I know that. I know, Jerry. Trust me, I tell that all the time because people are fucking morons. No, what I was saying is, I'll be honest. I watch people play Samurai Showdown. It's pretty boring. Like you watch, the matches are slow. The matches are really slow. I'm watching the fights and I'm just like, oh god, is someone gonna do something, or is everybody just gonna, It's because, and then on top of that, like I was watching Maximilian play. Granted, Maximilian is very boring to watch play fighting games. I'm sorry to say, he's a cool guy. I love the dude, but he is boring as hell to watch play. Like all he does was Halmarus. He just uppercuts all day. He just waits for you to make a mistake and then medium slash uppercut. That's all he does. That's all he does. He sits back and does that all day. It's just like, wow, man. It's like, and that's how people play. And I'm just like, how do people find this shit hype? Like, it's so not hype. It's so boring to watch. People like, oh my god, I don't see how people get so excited over that shit. And then I watched a tournament where this guy just jumped with Yoshitora and just jumped fierce all day. That's all he fucking did was just jump fierce because his fierce is like godly. As like you can't challenge it, and it hits like 3 times. It's all he was doing is jumping hard slash, and because he didn't have to worry about getting repelled because of the multi hit. I'm just thinking to myself, really? Is this all we're gonna see? Like, it's just boring to watch. And I'm like, why do people get so excited about this shit? It's boring. It's so boring. Oh my god, it's so potato. Like the way people play is so potato. Like nobody tries to do anything interesting. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just freaking medium slash into move. That's all it is. It's just medium slash move. That is the whole combo system in that game. And then, Maximilian's talking about he wants options. I'm like, there's not a lot of options. Holy crap. Like, he made a video recently where he's talking about how declining of video gaming, like, how fighting games need to stop being simplified, which I'm glad he agrees with me on that, because that shit needs to stop. But he talks about, he wants options. I was like, yeah, but look at how you play. You play. He talks about how he hates that. That's how games are limited, simple like that. Yeah, he plays that way. I'm like, wait a minute, shouldn't you practice what you preach? Like he plays just like what he says he hates. I was like, I thought that was kind of like, wait a minute, dude, that's a double standard. You do the same thing that you claim that you hate. That didn't make any sense to me. It's like you say, like he was talking about how Grand Blue Fantasy is boring because all you do is one move and you do 1 2 3 special 1 2 3 special. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what you do. That's what I think is funny. He does the same thing. That's a double standard. That is totally double standard. So that's why I was like, you need to back up what you say, because when people catch you on that shit, it's like, oh wait a minute, that's a double standard. What you're just saying, like, practice what you preach, man. Like me, I practice what I preach. I'm like, hey, I don't like simple games for the most part. Simple games are boring to me because they don't and they don't enhance my mind. They don't intrigue me. They don't. I like options. I like a lot of options. I want something where it's like, hey, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to do. But when they just simplify the game to where it's just, oh, just do this. And even he was talking about the auto combo is why do something fancy or do something cool when you can just do the auto combo because it's better. At least he even called out DBZ. He called out DBZ and said, yeah, DBZ's pretty boring. Because all you do is auto combo and you do the dash homing dash, which he thinks is really lame. Gets boring after a while. I'm glad he called it out. I'm like, even Maximilian admits DBZ gets boring. It's even coming from him. I'm like, yes, thank you. Thank you for calling out the truth. Something I've been calling out a long time ago. Telling people, yeah, like DBZ is not fun to watch, nor is it fun to play. Said this shit years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, right? Been out for 2 years, right? So about a year ago, I said the same fucking thing after tasting it for the first time. I was like, nope, this game is fucking trash. Yeah, and the game's still trash. Just like BB Cross Tag is fucking trash. The trash fighting game. It's just, oh god, I hate the way they play. They're just boring. Like it puts me to sleep because of how potato it is. Like I just don't get how people find so much enjoyment in it. Like, they find so much enjoyment and pride in it just because they can win so easily. It's like there's nothing fun about it. It's not even remotely satisfying to be good at. People get all hyped like, "Oh man, I'm so good at this game." Like, what are you talking about? I don't mean to make fun of my friends, but the fact that some of my friends who aren't fighting game players are like really good at those games shows you how low the skill bar is. That tells you right there. That's how low the skill bar is. Like, I don't mean to call people's names out, but it's like, holy crap, dude. It's like, dude, you're terrible at fighting games. And then they're like godly at cross tag battle. I'm like, yeah, because it's fucking easy to play. That's why you're good at it. You see them just dominating on the game, and I'm like, wow, yeah, real impressive there. I mean, I know I shouldn't be talking bad about my friends, but it's just like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, to me, it's just like, wow. Like, to me, that just proves that how easy it is to play. That you got non-fighting game players are just dominant on it or really good at it, tournament level, and it's just looking at them like, really, seriously, seriously. That just makes me just go, really, dude. Like, I guess. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I know they enjoy it, which is, I mean, having fun is important. I can't take that away from you. You have a right to be happy. But at the same time, I just feel like, wow, really? You've set your standard that low. Like, that's really low standard. I mean, could I be good at DBZ? Oh, I probably can be a godly at it. I just don't, but it's not fun to me. That's the problem. I have no desire to be good at those games because it's not enjoyable to me on any level. So why am I going to invest my time in something that's not even remotely fun? You can tell when I like something because I get into it and I try to get really good at the game. But with those fighters, like literally, I'm like, nope. I don't care what you do to try to entice me. It's like you're not gonna bring me in. I can't even enjoy it. That's the problem. I can't even enjoy it on the base level. I can't even enjoy it from the base level. Same thing with cross tab battle. I can't even enjoy it from the base level. I was complaining about it in the beta. I played the beta. I was like, oh man, I got a bad feeling about this. And I played DBZ. I was like, oh man, I got a bad feeling about this. I knew, I knew I wasn't gonna like it the minute I touched the controller. And my one friend's like, oh man, you just don't get how great this game is. Like trying to talk me into it, like it's an amazing game. And I'm like, nah, dude, like this game is trash. This game is fucking trash. Like it doesn't take me long to deduce a game whether it's going to be fun or not. And the mechanics just aren't fun. They're not satisfying. They're not interesting to me. It just seems like a very shallow game that anybody can be good at. Like even Maximilian admitted that people that are good at these games, like you have like beginner players that are just good at it, and saying, okay, well, that means it's just that much easier for the pros to be better at it. It doesn't. He even said that making dumbing games down never doesn't help it. It doesn't. It actually hurts it. There's no proven fact that dumbing a game down helps it. Well, it's from a quality standpoint. It wasn't as good as the previous iteration. That's what you got to understand. 3 was a lot better game than Infinite. Capcom just did not give that game the love it deserved. Capcom was cheap about it. We know this. They didn't care, and they produced a subpar game. People wanted a real Marvel game like Marvel 4. They wanted a real Marvel with the whole cast coming back with even more characters. They wanted to be the biggest Marvel, but nope, we got this butchered down version with shitty graphics, mediocre sound design, and just whatever shit. And it just, to me, it was whatever. I was like, Ultimate 3 was way better. Ultimately, I think, like you said, it's people just play to win, not to have fun. Those days are done with having fun. It's all about winning. Like, I almost feel like people just, when they play you in games, I feel like telling them, like, you're not even enjoying this game. Like, you don't even care to actually enjoy the game. You're just playing strictly because you can win. That's the only reason you play it. Like, I even, sadly to say, I was going to call out on Escaping Workforce. Like, he was playing Million Arthur, and all he does is button mash A. That's all he does. He literally just jumps C and then button mash A. That's all he does. Like his whole strategy is jumping C, button mash A. I mean, and then people copy him, and I'm just like, dude, that's not how you fucking play the game. But then I feel like people get a really bad opinion about the game because then they start seeing that shit, and then they're just like, oh, that's all you got to do, man. That sounds like a pretty shallow game. And it's like, well, and I feel like I was like, why do you play like that? To me, it sounds like you don't even enjoy the game. Like you don't even want to learn. You just wanna do what's ever easiest to win because it works on everybody. Like even when I'm doing block strings against him, he just button mashes A during the middle of my block strings. Like I'm trying to like open him up, and I was like, wow, I can't even use like logic against him because it doesn't work. Like even my friend, he told me the same thing. He's like, yeah, a lot of people you can't use logic on them because they aren't fighting game players. So your setups, your you know pokes and stuff don't matter because people just button mash out of everything. So it's like, why even bother? And it's like, oh my god, it's frustrating to see people do that shit. Like you're legitimately trying to do like opening setups and block strings and mix ups, and people don't care, so they just button mash to get out of everything. Yeah, you're right. It's why it's boring to watch people play it 90% of the time because they don't do anything remotely interesting. I'm sorry to say, but a lot of people are boring to watch play fighting games because they don't do anything interesting. And then it gives the game, I think, a bad rep. Yeah, I saw Doom Guy. I was considering that one too. But I feel like people get a bad rep in these games is because they see those people doing that shit, and I'm just like, oh man, you need to not play like that. Really, it just I saw somebody do that on even on Nitro Plus Blasters when they were showing it at an event. There was one guy who was just beating everybody with Ruli, and he was just doing one combo with Ruli and just beating everybody with that one combo, and he like nobody could beat him. And this is just this was a stream, like a stream just to showcase the game off, and people were literally, I think, getting bored because they were just watching this one guy dominate with one character. He was just doing one. He was a one-trick pony. Basically making everybody just, like just spanking everybody. I'm just like, dude, it's not fun to watch. Nobody wants to see you dominate. People want to see the intricacies of the system. People want to see different shit. People don't want to just. I'm surprised. Even when I play and I realize that I'm too much for you, I'll even dial it back or I'll use a different character just so you can learn. It's like, come on, man. Like people want to see different shit. Like, oh, I don't get why people don't understand that. And one thing I do like about fighting games now that they do the 3-win limit rule, which I'm totally for that. Million Arthur has it. I think Million Arthur has it. Nitro Plus had it. Like, but yeah, if you win 3 times, you're kicked off the machine. Next person plays. I am totally for that rule. I think that rule is totally fine. Like you win 3 times, all right, you had enough. Next person. Just to let other people play. Let other matches happen. Well, we'll see what Dice Case says, but we need a new Guilty Gear. I mean, we already know this, dude. We're long overdue for a Guilty Gear. We are not. We are. I'm tired of waiting. I'll be honest. I'm eager for a new Guilty Gear. I need something. And Arthur's all good and all. I mean, it's a great game. I love it. It's fun as shit. But I do want. I am craving a new Guilty Gear. I am. It's overdue for me. My blood, and my bones and blood want to just embrace that game. I just like, please bring it out. Like, show me what you have cooking up. I can get really get back into things. Cause I'll be playing the shit out of it when it comes out. And hopefully, again, he listens to his fans and not fuck it up. Not like I said, do a cross tab battle because that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am gonna be beyond livid if that shit happens. Because he's like, you better be careful, Daisuke. Tread carefully. That's some thin ice you're treading on. You're gonna piss off a lot of fans if you do that shit, and they're not gonna be happy. They could talk about how the new generation's what matters and shit, but now you're gonna destroy the legacy of the game if you do that. Just like I said, the foundation needs to stay. Don't change it. Build on it. Improve on it. Make things better. Don't make things worse. But he did say he was going to use a simplified system. He isn't going to. I'm pretty sure Plus R Accent Core Plus is not going to happen. Trust me, it's too complicated for people. Having blues, red, blue, red Romans, EX moves, like you can imagine how much shit that would just be so much work and so much. People would get so intimidated by that game if that was current standard. I think people would be hella intimidated. You probably would be alienating your player base even more. I mean, yeah, I would embrace it, but it'd just be one of those things of, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. But at the same time, I don't want to see potato status Guilty Gear. Well, I mean, I'll learn. I don't care. I'm not a bitch. I fucking learn. I'm up for the challenge. The big thing is it needs to be fun. I mean, I don't care how hard a game is. If it's fun, I'm going to play it. Because fun factor is what matters most. I think anybody should agree with that. Fun factor comes first. Is it fun to play? When you pick it up and play it, do you just have a ball of a time? Just moving the characters and doing the moves and learning strategies. I mean, does it feel good? That's what matters. If that doesn't exist, it doesn't matter what you do to the game. That needs to be first. That's always the first point. Second, I think is the deepness of the game. I like a game to be deep because that makes it even more satisfying to play. Guilty. I mean, even Maximilian admitted again in a recent stream. He said Guilty Gear Xrd is a very intimidating game. He said it's very hard. And I'm like, thank you. At least he admits that Guilty Gear is a hard game to play. At first, because most people say, "Oh, Guilty Gear is easy," I was like, "That's why nobody plays it." I'm like, no, Guilty Gear is hard. Because there's not many people that are good enough to play it. Like, people, have this opposite opinion where they think the majority... The reason why the majority gay people play it is because it's hard. Like, no, the majority play it because it's easy. It's accessible. It's really easy to access. That's why people like Street Fighter 5 so much. Because it's so easy to play. That's the truth. Well, I mean, Guilty Gear in general is intimidating. I mean, I agree. Because, dude, I mean, come on. Let me gonna tell you something straight up. When I played Guilty Gear when it first came out, Xrd, trust me, I was a beast online. I was like, I go up to people and be like, just you can tell this game is not button mash friendly. Guilty Gear is not button mash friendly. It's not potato friendly. You can't just admit it. You can't do that in Xrd. You cannot button mash an Xrd. It's not gonna work. You're gonna get pummeled. And that's how people play their games. So when I go and play them, I'm just fucking whipping the living shit out of them because they're just like, oh my god, these guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. Day one player versus day one player. Talking to a guy who doesn't play fighting games that much compared to a guy who knows fighting games very well. Don't have the same amount of time played, and I'm just mopping the floor with them. And I've played online, and I've seen how many people lose to me on day one, because they don't know what they're doing. And they look, oh man, I can't just button mash. Oh man, I actually got to block shit. Oh man, I have to watch what people do. Oh man, fuck this game. That's basically what it is. Oh, it's too much shit going on. I can't. Oh man, there's a parry mechanic. There's a guard mechanic. There's blitz shield. There's fucking instant blocking. Like they look at that shit and just go, oh fuck this. Like this is too much. It's the truth, man. I'm just telling you the truth, dude. Zerd is a hard game to play. By today's standards, Zerd is very hard. By today's standards, Jerry, Zerd is very hard to play. When you're comparing Zerd to games like DBZ and Cross Tag, Zerd looks like a fucking like a like a excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Shit. Zerd looks like a calculus problem. And then Cross Tab Battle is like addition. You put the games side by side, it's like not even in the same league of difficulty. You throw somebody on Cross Tab that'll play for an hour and throw them on Guilty Gear for an hour that's never played either game, trust me, they'll get a lot further in Cross Tab Battle than we're Guilty Gear. I promise you that. Guilty Gear is not one of those games you can just learn in 1 hour and just dominate everybody. It's not one of those games. It takes weeks, if months of practice to get remotely decent at it. If you're just starting out, it's a hard game to play. It's no different than a bullet hell. I remember when I first started playing bullet hells. It took me. I didn't get good at bullet hells until honestly with a solid 2 weeks of practice, where I was able to beat bullet hells consistently on normal, then work my way up to hard, and then work my way up to expert. And it took a lot of practice. It was not something I was just instantly good at. No, I had to be like, oh fuck, this game kicks your ass. Like, holy shit, this game is hard. Like, and I can't, and you lose a lot, and that's fine. I didn't mind losing a lot. That's part of the process. But I feel like that's just intimidating for people nowadays. They don't like that. People, the minute they see they lose, they're oh fuck this game, I can't win. It's like immediate concede to defeat. Immediate. It's like they just throw in the towel and go, oh well, I can't win. Like, what the fuck, Just play the game. Just play and learn. Stop expecting that you're gonna be instantly good off the bat. That's why I think we get these games of the dumbed down they are, because people have such a fragile little ego. They don't like that adversity. It intimidates them. That's why a lot of times I don't respect tournament players for a lot of these games, because it's easy. Anybody can do it. Like, people make it seem like these guys are gods and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, you're a god at a game that anybody can play. Well, like, good for you. I can't look it up to somebody like that. Because, again, anybody can do what they're doing. Like, I don't get the pride in that. It's like, oh, look at you. You're so good at this game. Yeah, so is Joe Blow down the street. Yeah, real big achievement there, buddy. You feel so big. You feel so good about yourself, don't you? Remember back in the day, remember when you were like a fighting game professional tournament player, it took years of practice, years of studying. You said you were the best, Guilty Gear XX player. That was like a year of practice to be really fucking amazing at the game. And I could respect that. Like, hey man, at least I could respect you that, hey, you worked hard for that. Be that good at something. But when you literally just, oh look, I'm the best cross tag battle player after playing a couple weeks, oh yeah. That's really impressive. I'm sorry, I can't respect that. I can't. I just can't. I just refuse to. To me, it's like, nah. That does not deserve praise. To me, that's just laughable. That to me, that's insulting to people's intelligence. And the fact that they take it serious, that's what it's like, dude. Like I understand if you're just fucking around, you're just having for shits and giggles, totally fine. You can do that all you want. But when you're really legitimately bragging about it, like you're fucking hot shit, like really, like, you really think that's worth something? You really do? Like no one's like people that know better. They are not impressed. I'm not impressed. And I'm sure the high level players feel insulted that their game is so easily accessible by lower level players that don't understand fundamentals. But anyway, that's just me. Like I said, I know what potato fighting games are, and I avoid them for a reason. Why you'll never see me play DBZ. Why you don't see me play Cross Tech Battle. And then some games I just find completely boring because I don't like the way they play. Like I don't like Mortal Kombat. I don't like Sam Show's too slow for me. Street Fighter's boring to me. You know, like there's just games I'm legitimately just don't have fun. I'm just like no, I won't play it. It's not fun. It's not fun to me. It used to be fun back in the day. Street Fighter 2 was fun back in the day. It's not fun now. It used to be fun. Same thing with Samurai Showdown. Awesome game back in the day. Loved it. Not fun anymore to me now. Been there, done that. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go sleep. I gotta get up. Get up in 7 hours. So I'll get up around one. Oh man, it's already 6:30. Well, it looks like I'm getting up at 1:30. We'll see if I play. Like I said, I'll probably play Bloodstained for like a couple hours or something. We'll see, because I'd be at work at 5 today. Um, I won't be on. I probably won't be on Tuesday or Monday night, Tuesday morning. I'm gonna watch Spider Man with my roommates at like 9 in the morning. So I'm gonna probably be way too tired to stream, and then obviously work. But like I said, I'll be on. Like I said, either tonight or this afternoon. Depends what time I get up because I've been trying to get at least 7 hours sleep. Otherwise, I'm just a zombie when I go into work. I mean, 6 days a week is really bothering me. I really don't have much of a life right now. So I'm just tired when I get home. I just want to go to bed. I don't really want to do much. And the heat's bothering me too. I can't stand streaming during the heat. It's just too warm. But I stream at night because it's cool. Anyways, guys, you guys have a good one. And if you see me on later today, cool. If not, I will be on like I said, tomorrow night or something. Right, I'm done with Onirism, so I'm probably gonna finish up Bloodstain and then figure out what game to play next. Take care, guys. See you guys later. Peace out.